Welcome to my newest video. This is going to be Vault 4 Fourville mod, and it's part 3, I think. This one will be the one where the vault opens. Um, and then there's, oh my goodness, there's so many more quests to do inside the vault. And I think I picked up where I left off. Um, we're inside the doctor. He's trying to heal his brother. So that's where we're at, inside the town of, or it's a town of Fourville, but uh, they built up the town on the outside of Vault 4. And then to set the scene, I had to wait until it got a little more quiet outside. Uh, it's warm. It's a warm night, so everybody's outside and such. But it's getting dark, so I think the kids need to go to bed. Um, my mister right here, he's playing Red Dead 2 again, so you may hear that. Yeah, I said on Twitter that I was going to start, but it was so noisy. Oh my God, we heard motorcycles and people talking, and I thought, well, let's just wait a little while. So I did. And this town is just one big maze, I swear. But,
Do you have a moment?
and Lord knows who I'm talking to as I walk by. So we are more than likely waiting for the doctor to make a cure or whatnot, but I'm not entirely positive. I played this, 2 days ago? And I just quested mostly, yesterday. And today I haven't even,
Hey,
I'm not even done with my coffee yet. So I do have darker nights, so nighttime is nighttime. I mean, there's just no way around it. I have darker nights. It's this part of the storm mod I have. I'm running this with 270 some odd mods. And it's next gen, update, so. And I've been trying real hard to put on the map of what we're doing. Um, I do that because I have some videos, old videos, that I didn't even put the map on, and um, people just don't know it wasn't even to this game, I don't think, and people didn't know the other game well enough to know where they were, um, so I try to
hey there.
put the map on. Okay, why I say real crashes, I have a multi display set up here, 245 displays. And when I go to a different display for whatever reason, it'll come down like a crash, but it's not a crash, if that makes sense. Yeah, not only do you have to deal with your followers, if you've got followers, I've got what, 5, 6 followers. Anyway, the people get in the NPCs, the town people will get in your way too. It's like, watch out. And I know there's that, I've seen it, a push mod to push people out of your way, but I've, I don't have that. Okay, now this one, I'm gonna save a lot since there's a crash. I'm gonna try saving because I hate to do things over again. It's annoying, but I think this quest we're on right now, we have to go to the island, um, Far Harbor, and it's just to finish up a quest. But I'm not sure when. We have to go outside the vault for a lot of these quests. And sometimes they're simple, you just go and see. I'm going into another display right now. And I'm probably cheating. You got to go to 4 different vaults. And I'm like, ah, shit, I don't want to spend 2 hours going to vaults, right? So I'm just putting in the commands. I put all my notes onto a website that I just go to, and then I get the information I need, and then I just copy and paste. So, okay, so there's 2 vaults I visited. Then I'm going to do it to another one until all 4 of them are done. Because it's like, I just didn't, I'm just being lazy. I didn't want to go to all the vaults. First thing, my map isn't very, I don't have many things on my map. So I would have to, hunt down these places. And then it was just, I just skipped them. I'm just putting in the COC code. Okay, so there's 3. Then I need 1 more. So I'm going to my site, getting 1 more. Yeah, the stuff I didn't get on the website, I somehow lost those notes. And I've been taking notes for a long time, and I was like devastated. It's like, where are my notes? Okay, so that should be all done. And we can go back to the, the 4 or whatever. And then we're the preacher man, and then we'll be done with that. And I think that preacher man's creepy myself. Oh, my controller, it's pretty new controller, but boy oh boy is it just going wacko. I mean, I can't even if you notice, I was trying to catch the Volt 4 icon and it just zooms by it, it's like, fuck, stop. And this is one of the quests, is to go to 4 different vaults, I'm just being lazy. I've played this before, by the way. I played it before, however, I never could get the vault open. So back then, I cheated my way in, which isn't a very good thing to do. And that's how I did some of them. And I'm paranoid now, so I'm saving all the time because I don't want to crash. This mod's been doing pretty good. It's when I go to some of the vaults, because it does this mod
Have you completed your pilgrimage
coincides
of the
with the vanilla. Yes, I did.
It's done.
Then it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the Church of the Four. Please, stay for a sermon to celebrate your joining.
Yeah, well, you have to respect,
Your thoughts?
this is their church, so I'm trying to be good, and even though I did
If I
steal,
ask you to, you will.
what I steal, the bobblehead or whatever, because you had to get it, so I just stole it. And I know Logan was ticked off, and Nick too, I think. And Gage, he doesn't care. And Eli there, I don't think he cared. Eli is from
My fellow followers of the Four,
Old Time Religion Mod.
can you hear me?
We
Yes,
hear
Father.
My fellow followers of the Four, today I want to talk to you about
This is
courage.
also something you gotta
There
do.
are those in the town of Fourville who mock our dedication to the Four. Let me tell you now, those people are cowards. It takes true courage to admit that there are things that we do not understand. The Four is one such thing. Every man and woman sat before me has shown
Hey
true
there.
courage by joining this church. And that isn't all. It is this great virtue through which we derive our strength. The Four has stood for over 200 years. May it stand for 200 more.
Gage likes to
The walls of
photobomb
the Four
the
have never
video.
been broken in all that time. And like the Four, we stand strong and unshakable. It is through all this that the Four can become a model
Excuse
for
me.
how we should all live our lives. May the Four protect you all.
Yeah?
Until he opens again.
It's
It's not
again.
important.
Okay, now I have this in the little window. I showed it before. What I'm dealing with over here. I'm seeing which quest is next.
Now that you are
And
a
I can
member
pop
of the
that out,
Church
put it
of
in the other
Four,
window.
you are
But I just
entitled
didn't.
to enter our sanctum. There, we hold a sacred item of the Four which you can contemplate. That is just one of 2 artifacts which our church holds.
It would be nice to
Okay,
know
I
more
jumped the
about
gun a little
Of
bit. Maybe
course,
I didn't
sister.
steal it yet.
What can I tell you?
Maybe.
you. Lived here all your life?
No. I grew up on a small farm to the west.
See, I think he's creepy.
day,
He's got that
I
shit-eating
had a
grin on
dream
his
where the
face,
Four
and
called me here to serve
he's
him.
just creepy.
I have
And
lived
you
here
know he's a
since the
con
day I
man.
passed through the gates. The Four has always provided for me.
Oh yeah, I think this is the one where
What do you
he
know
wants.
about
Oh no
Alton?
no no, that's different.
You mean the creators. The creators created the Four to watch over us. All things must have a beginning, after all. Of course, the creators are the exception, but they are eternal.
And I've killed all these guys before, and it just
Why don't
kind
you
of
just tell me about
stopped.
yourself?
You
I'm
know.
so proud of the work we do here.
Tell me more.
Our church looks after all the lost souls who
Oh,
need
yeah.
the Four's protection.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. Is there something else you needed?
I
Can you
don't
tell
even
me
want to
about
hear
them?
In
this
our
mumbo
sanctum,
jumbo.
you will find the artifact of perception. Through this artifact, we believe that the Four watches over us. You will have seen the other when you attend my sermons. The
But that's
puppet
what
from
they
which I
believe,
preach is
so,
a
you know.
communication system between myself and the Four. The creators use the device to give the Four instructions to open and close, while it no longer serves this purpose. The Force still uses it to talk to me on occasions.
Which is just an intercom
Why,
system,
yes,
you know.
there is. I am interested in learning more about the Four's brethren, especially those further from the Commonwealth. I've heard of a place called Far Harbor, where some say such a site lies. If you could recover an artifact with
See, and I
praises
haven't
from
been to
there,
the DLCs yet.
the church would be
I'm only
most grateful.
level 20 something.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay,
I'm
so
fine.
we got to go to Far Harbor. And my dog is still talking to me, so, yeah, that's just a mod, you know, doing its thing. Okay, you got to get a hold of that, right? Well, it's stealing. Well, how else are you supposed to get a hold of it other than stealing? So I stole it. And of course, Logan, oh my God, you know, it's like, give it up. See, I was thinking, you know, how else do I get it other than stealing it? So I just stole it. See, and
Don't
then
worry about it.
see, and Gage is fine with me stealing. It's the other followers. Eli, I don't think said anything. Yeah, Logan disliked it. Valentine. I reached level, what, 28 or something? Yeah, I really should have popped this over. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop this out and get it over on my other screen. Okay, now it's bigger for me where I can read what's going on.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay, the political thing will happen in 3 days. So I have 3 days to kill before the debate goes on for who's going to be mayor. And then we got to go to Far Harbor. So we have to do the, Nakashi, I think it's how you say it. I'm not sure why I stopped it, but I did, so I need to cut some of this out. Actually, I didn't have to. I'm not gone that long. I do walk away from my game for whatever reason, you know. And I can be gone for, 10, 15 minutes, and then I doing whatever, And my mister is doing something over there, so I may have to stop it again to, What? Oh, he says he's played his game a long time, so he does his thing and I kind of do mine, and then since I turned down his he streams TV and stuff, so I turn it down. Stupid damn stairs. I'll fall every time, I swear to God. Okay, we have to go north. And of course it's raining. I have a bat file for that. If I use it or not is a different story. And
Sorry.
there's some of the, whoops. I didn't know what that turkey was until I saw it, you know. I try to avoid some of the fighting. Since the update, it seems like fighting has been, they put a lot more fighting in this, and I'm not a fighter anyway, you know. I thought there was enough fighting in it already. Yeah, that just is what I notice anyway. That more fighting was put into it. And now every enemy in the world comes. And it's like, God damn, you know. I do have that mutant menagerie in this, in my game. And sometimes they're in the water. So I try to swim as fast as I can, so I don't run into the fish and stuff. Because we're heading to the Nakashi residence, and that's vanilla, and this mod uses vanilla assets, so we have to go to Far Harbor. Well, I've never been there yet, so we have to. We have Nick with us. We have the Far Harbor quest line there. It's just I haven't done it. Okay, now this,
Get lost.
I wasn't sure if it was good or bad. It's a beautiful cat. I mean, I wouldn't mind one as a follower.
My pleasure.
And then it disappears like the like my dog does, you know. But I think they did a good job on the cat. It's pretty. And I think I could make it into a follower if I find one that's not attacking us. Oh, the Night Strikers. I have that in my game, and they disappear.
Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
I hope you don't mind.
And yes, we have to go through
let
this to
ourselves
get to
in.
that.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
And of course, you want Nick when you
I hope
go
you
to
find
Far
something.
Harbor.
Was it?
Guess we'll find
Why
out.
don't you go over the details with me
And I
your
had Nick
partner
with
here?
me
You brought a partner?
because I
Good.
was
The
going to
more
go
eyes,
to,
the better.
you know, Far Harbor. So
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom.
you don't
needed
get
a
this
boat.
dialogue if you don't have
Things
Nick.
didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client.
And I don't
once
have
we
Nick
had
all
what
the
he was
time
looking
when
for.
I go over here.
I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Yep, that's me. Lowly partner. I don't even get real business cards.
Right. Getting back to my daughter.
He doesn't know what to
started
think
with
about the
this damn radio.
sarcastic
Our
comment.
daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's
A
not
lot of
child
people
anymore.
like Far Harbor.
Our daughter
It's
is
not
19.
my favorite.
She knows how to survive, and she's
I,
capable.
I don't like all the fog
think
and
maybe
crap.
she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she
And I
took
don't
one
want to
of the
bring up
boats, but
money,
that's
right?
all.
Because that's
She
kind
could
of
be
tacky
anywhere.
to me. But
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Your thoughts?
Let's take a look around.
Oh, and that's one of the reasons I did make a bat file to clear the weather is because of Far Harbor. It's beautiful when you can see it.
Project log? Lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things just to keep me busy.
Looks like this is Kasumi's room. Let's see if she left any clues about where she went.
And yeah, you can take everything, but why?
Project log? Radio. Correction? Working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common. Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it
I'm
again
just
tonight.
bored. I've played this so many times. Oh my God. So I'm just like,
Hey, got a sec?
Your ma kind of crazy, boss.
That's good to know. Mrs. Nakano,
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
you and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
dun-dun-dun-dun.
I'd like to know
Also
more about
put a
Kasumi. I'd sure
mod
know where
on
she's gone.
so
My daughter
you
is strong,
skip
focused,
Demon's
careful.
dreams.
That's how I know she's still alive. But
You either
why
like
would
to
she
do the
leave
game or
without
you
telling
don't.
us? Maybe
That
we-
game within a game.
No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away, he was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work
Yeah,
together
it sounds
for
like the
hours.
grandpa
She
was the
started
one that
staying in her grandfather's boathouse
held
late
the
into
family
night.
together.
I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
Okay, I'm done with you.
Nothing else right now.
See my controller,
Nakano.
it
Did you have a
walks
question
right into him when
about
it's
my daughter?
released.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
As if he had a
Her
choice.
grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
Mm-hmm. And I hard save. If you watch my videos, you know that. Might as well just take off the quick save for me, because I don't use them. All this just to go to Far Harbor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have another mod that puts collectibles in here to, so you can collect cards and games. I think just cards
There's a
and
good
games, which
dog.
there's a lot of them.
Huh?
It doesn't matter.
Now, see, maybe this goes to another mod. I don't remember, but I've played with mods for so many years. I really don't know what's vanilla and what's not anymore. I was debating, should I clean the place up or leave it alone? Get out of my way.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people up there.
Always gotta keep your
They
eyes
say
open.
they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind. Where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but
Yeah, if
then they
I'll
started asking
really
about
try not to
some questions came up
my opinions about that, but
I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and
Hey, how's it going?
I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
I'm gonna daughter takes off by boat, but more importantly, there's a
Do
colony.
you complain this much to everyone?
Far
Or am I
Harbor.
just being
We
singled
need a
out
way
here?
to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
See, and
Let's
that
talk things through with Kenji.
in there could be a mod. I have lots of mods on here.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
See,
Because I know my
typically
daughter,
you've
and if
already,
she didn't tell us
or
where
I've
she went,
already
then
done
she
this,
had a
so you
reason.
just go to Far Harbor.
Want to
Well,
know if she
I
wants to be
didn't,
found.
so
You're right, Detective.
you have to go through all
Did you
this.
find any clue to why Kasumi left home?
In fact, when I start the Nuka World one, I'm
Your
going to
daughter
have
made
to,
contact with a group of synths.
I don't know, send Gage home,
She thinks
I
she's one
guess.
of them.
What?
I'm not
That's-
sure.
that's
Gage
crazy.
is a
She's
mod
not a
I
synth.
made.
She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Well, don't get all mad at me. I'm just telling you what she thinks. Everybody wants to be different,
Maybe
right?
your daughter is just confused. Having
When
an
you're
identity crisis.
when people
Oh,
are
God.
kids, it seems like.
Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system. A final gift from my father.
Now,
And it's
see,
built
I'm
for
not
distance.
playing Far Harbor. I'm just going there for Vault 4.
What can I expect out there, Kenji?
I only made the trip to Far Harbor once, when I was a boy. All I remember is that my father did not want to stay long. Something about the air being bad.
And I think what I'll do is I'll cut this part out of this video
I'll get to the bottom
and
of this.
put it
Kenji.
onto the
Thank
Far
you.
Harbor
I
video.
know you haven't asked for a payment,
Because,
and
you
we
know, I'm
can't
not going to
offer
do
much.
this again, of course.
Please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Just in case I crash. Okay, I may have walked off right now. I'll check it and see. I'm editing as I'm doing this, by the way. Okay, yeah, I cut out a big chunk because I
How did you
evidently
manage to carry
walked
so many
away.
gaps
so-
around?
I hope
I
you're right.
practically need a backpack to carry more than 100 at a time.
I don't think it's necessary to turn off my game every time I have to go to the bathroom or somebody's asking me a question or whatever, you know. Okay, here we go. Far Harbor. At least you don't have to go through the gauntlet and everything just to get where you need to go, you know. It's a pretty boat ride, you know, when it's clear. Now we're only doing this for Vault 4. So I go where I need, I do what I need to do to get to where we need to go for Vault 4. Yeah, sometimes the cat comes with you and stuff. It doesn't get off the boat, but it'll come with you. And my guys are with me. You just can't see them right now.
Put the damn gun down.
I like Alan personally. Once he, once he gets to know you, he talks to you in a whole different manner.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine.
See,
Thanks
everybody's
for
with
asking.
me. Gage fell and is down, so. And his suit's getting all dirty.
Hey, are you lost?
Now the dog
This is
came in
Far
to see
Harbor.
what we were doing.
We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander.
No,
So you can get
yesterday
back
on
in
the
your
bed
boat
he
and
was
leave.
whimpering because
Alan, this
my
isn't
water
your
bottle
dog.
got
It
in his
belongs to
way
the
of
whole
getting
town.
down.
That means
Yeah.
strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
A young woman from the Commonwealth named Kasumi may have passed through here. Her family hired me to find her.
Some sort of detective, huh? Well, she came through
I
here,
try
all
to be
right.
courteous, I try not to
Damn it. Mariners ain't coming.
make waves.
You, help us defend the town, and I'll answer any questions you have. Take a post at the top of the wall near the main gate.
Okay.
The hall never lets us down. Now follow me. Careful on the hall, stranger. Don't fall
Okay.
off. You do-
Okay, I think I walked away again.
we might not
I
be able
did.
to
I
rescue
walked
you in
away,
time.
so I cut out a little bit of that. You guys don't need to just sit there, dead air.
Avery,
I have to go knock some sense in people. We need more guns defending the hall.
get on with it then.
See, the gun I'm using now isn't, I like it because, it's what I have. But it doesn't do long distance at all. And I really am thinking about just cheating in Mason's gun, the problem solver, because I like that gun. And I don't know when I'm going to get around to going to Nuka World.
This is
And you
just
get
what
it
I
with
need.
Mason when you first meet him. And then you talk to him in a certain way, and then he gives you that.
Sorry.
And I noticed that this doesn't really kick in unless you get down here.
Yes.
And then it kicks in.
God.
So I very rarely
I'm so
wait
sorry.
on top.
Shit.
And of course,
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to shoot, and everybody's in my way, and
Nah, that's bullshit. Damn it. Bullshit. Sweet. Nah, that's bullshit. Nice.
I
My
think I
pleasure.
killed, a couple settlers. I know I killed one at least in this fight. And see,
not
now
leaving
now
in one
other
piece.
things are coming into it. Red roaches, and I think some of the hunters getting involved. And it's
Yeah.
just stupid. There's no reason why everything in the world has to get involved in the fight. Anyway, it does now. Since the new update, they must have done that because people maybe were saying there wasn't enough fighting in it. And mods take care of that. But why would cockroaches be involved? Come on. I see Eli's down.
My pleasure.
My dogs are down. My gauge is down.
Very good. Always happy to help.
So,
Nice.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Well,
I
this will
should
be an
help my
interesting
dogs
challenge.
first thing. I also have another mod on here that
I'll make short work.
when things die, and if they die on top of your followers, that's where your followers are. They'll be underneath
You're not leaving here.
the dead whatever, you know.
I've not lasted 20 years in this business. If I lose a fight, better.
Dead as can be.
Now Avery's down.
We're clear. All right.
And
Well
she,
done,
of course, you can't do anything
Open the
about her.
gate.
But at this point, she's not dead, you know. See, and I revive them because, well, why not, you know. And lately, I've been, mist gets in the way. So I'm not sure if the mist is in the way at this point. But lately, I've been just disabling the mist. But I'm not putting on mark for delete. I'm just disabling it for that minute because I need to get to the person underneath the mist. If that makes sense to you. Because you disable, you resurrect the mist, what's it gonna, you know? And see, I resurrected the monster instead of who I wanted. So anywho, yeah, there we go. Now he's up and at him.
I ain't going down alone.
I don't like killing the settlers and stuff if I
that's
don't have
bullshit.
to, you know. You see, and those are added, the different ghouls and stuff. Those
Finally,
are
it's
added. Mods do so much for the game that I don't think Bethesda had to up the fighting, because a lot of us on PC already had put on things that we wanted, you know. So it kind of didn't do much good on PC, the update, because we all kind of had our game the way we wanted it. Console, I have no clue if it helped your guys' games, your game, but and then some of my mods got ruined, you know. My cleanup mods, though I don't advise people to copy how I did it, but it worked at one time. Now it doesn't. So okay, we got him up and at him, and I think that was all that got killed during this.
Excellent.
And I'll say it again, we're not doing Far Harbor. This is not Far Harbor, this is Vault 4. And to get Vault 4 open, we gotta do these.
Hey, Gage.
And this one just happens to be in Far
Your
Harbor.
ass looks great in that vault suit.
No, first time.
Gage and I are in a relationship, is why he's saying that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I don't think he says that. I've had him as a partner for so long that I don't, I just don't like trading in.
Avery.
You know, I know him
Now
and
you
I know
see
what he's
what
going to
we're
do.
up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people. For your help when we needed it, you deserve this.
Lost the whole island?
Oh, the fog's been here forever. There are good years when it recedes and the island's almost normal. Then there are times when it spreads all over. People have to cling to any patch of land free of the fog.
Yeah, if
For the
you're new
past,
to it,
oh,
this
8
is
years
worth
or so,
playing if you're new.
It's been getting as
If
bad
you're a
as
new
it's ever
player.
been. Now, Far Harbor's one of the only places
I mean, even
left
if you're
that's
not.
safe.
I just don't like the fog.
If you
And
managed to
I'm
survive
too
despite all that,
impatient.
you must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn hull, Avery. Time you let me deal with the real problem. With the right people and my guns, I can end those Children of Adam cultists for good.
The fog's been here forever. The children didn't make it.
Before the Rat Eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it all goes wrong. It's time we do something.
No need to burden the stranger with all this nonsense.
Yeah, they get to know you, and then they talk to you quite a bit different.
What's the deal with the Children of Adam?
They're religious folk. Worship the power of Adam, which is radiation, I guess. If you want details, you'd have to find and ask them. We used to have a peace with them until a certain hothead menace named Alan Lee.
That's enough. That preacher came into the harbor saying that it was Adam's will that we lost our land. That it was Adam's goddamn will that we lost so many friends and family. And that the Adam would wipe this whole place clean of us.
If it were up to me, you'd hang for what you did to that preacher, Alan.
What did he do to the preacher?
Alan pulled a gun on him. He claims the preacher reached for his. We don't have police, or really any law. Just custom and popular
Well, the
sentiment.
preacher shouldn't have
And
been
after
there.
Everything the preacher said, it was abundantly clear doing anything to Alan would have made matters worse.
Have the
Sounds
children
like
made the fog worse?
they don't go there and
Absolutely
they don't
not.
go here.
There's not
So
one bit of evidence.
I don't care for him. So see, Porter said that, but you can't hear him saying that.
Geiger counters don't lie, Avery. Fog's gotten more lethal year over year. And now the fog's covering the whole island. But only after
I have
children
the
came.
You know as well as
dialogue,
I do, that's happened before.
extended dialogue.
Sure, people have theories that children are involved, but no one, and I mean no one, has proof.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry.
Yeah,
for
I
all
didn't want to
that.
stage
You're here
war
for Kissimmee,
because
right?
I'm not
She
here
headed
for.
inland to the Synth Refuge. Acadia.
I'm not here for
Getting there will
nothing
be
but the
dangerous.
vault.
You'll need a guide. Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him. But word of warning, he's a bit of an acquired taste.
What's old Longfellow's story?
He's the best hunter on the island. Fearless. Some say
We
crazy.
don't really get to
If
know
someone
his
needs to
story
get to
until
Acadia,
we
he's
have
the
him as
only
a
one that'll
follower
do
for a
it.
while.
But
Then he opens
people
up to
around
you.
here are known for being stubborn, willful, and other less flattering things. But Longfellow's got a reputation even among us.
I don't know. He's
What can you
he's
tell me about
colorful.
Acadia?
Ask Longfellow. He's the only one that's been there.
See, I don't want to
Thanks
pick.
for
I
the
don't.
info.
I don't need a guide because I do
Best
want
place to look for
Longfellow,
Longfellow's at the
but
bar.
that's
The last
later
plank.
in the game.
And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Hard saving, just in case we crash. And then I'm not here to do any of that. So that will stay in my, it'll stay in my, the Pip-Boy until I'm ready to do them. See, we need that. which means we have to
We've got trouble.
Hey, got a sec?
go to
Ain't nobody
118,
rather loot and murder.
which,
Thanks, Gage.
yeah.
I appreciate that.
And of course, I don't have nothing on my map yet, so we have to
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
walk it.
Asshole. My pleasure. This has gotta stop.
And I would have thought that there would have been a skull next to that because, you know, I'm not real high level. I usually don't go to Nuka World until level 50 at least.
Hell yeah.
And then I do the Nuka World, then I usually come over here.
Some more?
So I'm not sure how I'll do this
That's
gameplay.
bullshit. Nice.
Not sure until I do it.
Excellent. Got it.
After Nuka World, I typically get a lot of that done, and then I start on Depravity and that set of mods, Outcast and Remnants. I have that on here.
Nice. Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine.
See, that's my dog talking. And no, she's not supposed to talk, so it's not that big a deal to mess with my mods over.
Keep your eyes open.
I don't think. Now, I was going to get rid of Eli because he was talking like a woman. And I'm like, nah, you know. He was either talking like a woman or not at all. So I thought, well, that's why I have these guys with me, is to make noise, you know, to talk. But then, I went outside of Vault 88, I think, and then everything went, except for the dog. The dog continued talking, but everybody went to talking right. So something about Vault 88. And that's one of the a mod I put in here, that growling you heard. That is from a mod. It just puts different ghouls in here, you know, that are just different, you know. This place, I swear to God, it confuses the crap out of me. Typically, I run a mod
Your thoughts?
Yeah?
that cleans this
What?
up and makes it so you can build and stuff. But
Yes.
I'm not sure why I don't have it on. I just don't. Maybe
not
it didn't
leaving here
work
in one
or
piece.
something, or I just didn't put it on. You get it at Lover's Lab, though it has nothing to do with
Bunch of
with
damn
that.
savages.
You know, it's just a normal mod. They have normal mods over there, they
Are you
really
all right?
do. And I found it over there. And I don't know, maybe I'll put it on, because I think you can put it on at any time. Just as long as you haven't built over here yet. And I fell. I always
Probably not.
fall. That's why I put fences up and railings and shit up in my settlements, because I always fall. If there's a little gap, I'll fall. It just doesn't matter. So I had to run all the way around.
I think I've been here before.
Yeah, well, they all look alike. Logan's from Vault 4, and Logan is why I install Vault 4, because I like Logan. I like him as because he sings and he whistles and he has a quest, and I like his character, even though he's different than Gage. I mean, he's a little bit more goody two shoes, but that's okay.
This will go down.
And I totally forget how to get where I need to go.
Are you
It's
sure?
really frustrating because
I'm
I've
glad
done it
that's over with.
several times, but I still forget how to get down there.
Anything you want to talk about?
So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm like, how in the hell do I get there? Because I know. I mean, I've done it a couple times. I can't remember how to get over there. See, there's the door down there, and it's like, how in the freak do I get down there without doing console commands? Because, you know, they can ruin your save. But I'm a firm mod user.
My pleasure. Yep, it's over.
So when we come back here next time, this place should be empty unless that mod has
wouldn't know
makes
about
the monsters not come back. And then too, I need to remember to get that other mod on here. In fact, I can't even remember what it's called. Something Far Harbor, Better Far Harbor, or something. I just know you can't find it on Nexus,
And
or you
I'll just
couldn't
take this.
a few years back. Maybe he or she or whoever put it on Nexus. I'm not sure. There's other places to get
Mine
Fallout
now.
4 mods than Nexus. It's just that I have the lifetime premium thing on Nexus, so I use Nexus a lot. That's why I paid for it.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? Gotta run a diagnostic. Phew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
Nothing but
See,
static.
here I'm thinking I'm supposed to guard him while he does that, but it's so fast that a Gage likes it when you when you get in here. Just to let you know, if you ever
Yes.
have Gage, he likes it when you break open locks and such.
Sweet.
And I think he has the best perk of the whole game. So, see, and that we're hearing that ghoul, and he's somewhere.
Paying off.
And then, but it, you know, it doesn't tell you where it's at. But my dogs, they go ahead of us, and they do kill lots of stuff for me. So I'm used to them going ahead and wiping out a lot of these. And you get the credit for it, so it's not like you don't get the credit for it. It's just that, you know, if you like fighting, well, you don't want that, you know, because they'll kill everybody, you know, and you don't get the experience
Out
of
of my
fighting.
way.
I just don't care. And that's a mod that makes it break up.
Yes.
If I recall
Finally,
correctly,
it's
I'm
over.
getting close. Now, at one time, I made this our bedroom. I got rid of all these guys and cleaned. It was cleaned up because of that other mod. And then, so I just made this our room. But, and I'm sure it's in my video archive. I need to get more of those up. Get them off my machine.
Got it. You're not leaving here in one piece. Please tell me we're done.
I do know where some of the bad guys are, you know.
I'll just take
But
this.
nowhere near like some of these people on like Twitch and stuff. They know exactly where these are going to generate and all that. That's too, yeah, I don't know that well.
We're done.
You in this game you go up to go down.
Hey now, no need to be on.
That's what I do remember.
I'm fine. Get out of my way.
And I think that I don't think it's even a big one, but I'm not sure. That ghoul, you know. Because if you haven't watched me play, there's one big, humongous monster, ghoul. And it's big, but it's not hard to kill, though.
I've been spoiling for a fight.
I'm just playing normal. But I do have, I build a lot. So I have the God mode on a lot because typically when I start a game, I build first. I just don't show all my building because, you know, it's I don't know, my mister here says it's boring, so... However, according to my videos, I guess there's a lot of people that watch the building, so, you know, the facts are the facts, you know. Now, Eli is down, but I can't stim pack him. Maybe I could get it in the creation kit and make it so I can stim pack him, but at this point I cannot stim pack him. I can resurrect him though. But it seems like when I stim pack my dogs, he tends to get up, but not all the time. See, I'm just going to type in resurrect because, you know, I can't stim pack Eli. So. I like the old guy, you know. He references Vegas a lot. And maybe Fallout 3, but he'll pick up guns. He'll he uses his fists, and then if there's a gun, and if you know you like guns, and you have him, he'll pick up guns. So you know, just to let you know that if you have him, and then he'll use the gun, of course, and then he'll get rid of it when it's out of. When it runs out of bullets,
They were
so he
trying
just throws
to
it
kill
down.
you.
We've got
See, and I'm still looking
You're
for
not
who's
leaving here in one
growling
piece.
and stuff.
Suits me fine. I hope so.
Yeah, I had this all part of a settlement at one time, and it was all cleaned up, and I tried to make it look nice, you know, but in this, I don't know what I'm going to build in this game. And my controller gives me some problems. So It looks like that's
How are
what's
you
going
doing?
on here. I can't
You'd be
move.
shocked how many folks I've managed to convince I'm just a
There we
really
go.
sick gene.
Are you serious? Shit. I'm sorry.
Another
Well,
one in the ground.
I
over.
don't use throwables.
That's that.
I don't use throwables.
That's right.
I have a tendency to kill myself when I
matter.
use throwables. So I just put them in the workbench or whatever. It's kind of funny in a way. It's like, God damn it, because I'll blow myself up, you know. Or I'll throw it at something in the wall, you know, just bounces it back at my feet. And yeah, I get a little irritated. So I don't use throwables. I think it's on the other side that I need to get to. But again, I hear that monster, right? So it's somewhere.
Like I give a shit. I really don't care.
Yeah, I had couches and everything at these stairwells, and all the dirt was gone, you know. That's the only reason, there it is. There it is. That's what's making all the goddamn noise in my ear,
Are you
is
serious?
that thing. And they're not hard to kill. They're just, they look
Time to
they
die.
look bad, you know, they look scary. And then in your ear, you have this
Is that the
grunting
best you
and
can do?
stuff.
You're not leaving here in one piece.
And one of these ghouls,
I'm
he
in this
kind of
right
sounds like he talks. And I'm not quite sure which one, which kind.
now. Sorry. Damn it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
See, I shot
Let's
my
do it.
dog, is why I'm saying that.
Nice.
If I ever start looking anything like that, I hope someone puts me down fast.
I'll keep that in mind.
I will, Gage. Though you never do.
How's it going? Excellent. Nice.
The only thing about
Dead as
putting
can
mods
be.
on that clean these up and stuff is that they may mess with other mods. So
I sometimes wonder how high the vault numbers go. Someone told me one time that they only made 122.
Yes.
and sometimes if they don't move, you know, they're still alive. And Shay, she's a really good fighter. Her stats are pretty good and everything. I've played
Hell
with her
yeah.
for. She's a mod, a standalone mod. I've played with her for a long time. You have to go to the ladies or man or the mod creator's website for her. And she works in the new update. Just fine.
Guys, huh, boss?
Thank you.
Even though she's talking like a woman right now. I don't know which mod is making her do that, but it's not that big a deal. Don't ask me why I take the pre-war money, but I think it breaks down into cotton or something. And the condoms are from Family Planning, a set of mods. And you can pretty much find them in all the bathrooms. And that's so you don't get pregnant, right? And, you know, just like real life.
Yes.
I think I have two babies with me right now, but both of them are they're abandoned. Either the parents got killed or whatever. I take all babies and raise them. If we have them or not, I still take them.
Any words of wisdom?
See, I think it was back there I needed to go. And the place is so big. And we're still after the artifact for Vault 4. There's a bunch of junk right there. And we have other quests that go on in this spot, if I recall correctly, which I may not be, but I think there is. Just in case. See the Vault 4, the Fourville mod? It puts on a lot of gameplay.
How's it going?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
You know, accounting for taste.
Not really your business.
I really don't like how rude she is to the followers.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it over there. I think I did here too. The Fourville Museum will buy the military folders. So just to let you know that. After you're done with his quests anyway. Which I'm not sure if we are right now. See, a dog meat opened up the thing. He's like, let's go, hurry up. No, we're not going to do this quest. We're just here for Vault 4. And I keep saying that because people who have played this before, they know that they know about the whole quest line. Well, I'm not here for that. And I thought about doing it, but then I thought, nah, it would take a long time to get to where the vault opens, and because there's a lot more to do over there.
Hey.
You got my attention.
And at times,
it's nothing.
At times, I'll be hugging the door because of all the followers. They make it so it's really hard to get out. And then there's the elevator bug, which, you ride in an elevator forever. But I don't think I experienced that yet on this playthrough. And the coughing, I think that's Shay coughing. I'm not sure. But since she is now talking like a female settler, because she's a female wolf, right? I think it's her coughing. Okay, see, they're not letting me out. And she hums. My dog hums now. And that's fine by me, And yes, you can take everything in here. And I was like, ooh. And I put away my weapon for a reason. And I thought about, cleaning this up, which means looting. But then I thought, nah.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
And this is a good quest. I like it and everything. I just didn't want this to be forever. And
Sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents, and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. And when you're ready, we can discuss your findings. They're at the crime scene again.
okay,
Realize
now
they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
it says 30, 20, 24. See, at this point, I was thinking,
No
maybe I
robot is
should just go
superior to
ahead and
me.
get the quest out of the way. But then I thought,
Never trust anyone who keeps their own this time.
because it does take a while to get the quest done.
Yes?
Yes?
And this is baked into my game, so I won't be doing this part again. I'll just come back and finish it.
Please, if I may. That's what this is to you. Have your attention. I'm sorry for shouting, but the detective has arrived and shall
Hey,
begin the
robot.
investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come. I guess someone wasn't a fan of Robo Brains. He's not this one.
I see that.
Have a look at the crime scene for clues.
These are rich people who had their brain put into machines.
The residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid.
See, I'm not sure what would happen if you snuck in here, without being the detective that they called for. I don't know what would happen. I would assume everybody would start firing on you, I would think. And then you couldn't do the quest.
Is this blood?
Hey,
Hi. Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yes?
dun.
Yes?
There's lots of mysteries over here in Far Harbor.
Hey, boy.
I think that's the draw to Far Harbor, maybe, is all the mysteries you gotta uncover. I hear some people like the atmosphere, but I don't know why. You can't see.
hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Yes?
Hi.
There it is.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay, might as well get the key. Okay, we're done. Yeah, I was going to say I better be saving, because who wants to do that again? Okay, now I'm going to fast travel back, or I'm going to quicken the video, and we'll go back to, well, wait a minute, maybe, yeah, because you can't fast travel. I forget I cut myself off there at the end, but I seem to, that's been a habit for a little bit here. But yeah, I just quickened this up because this is all going to be the Far Harbor video. Because we're not doing Far Harbor. We're doing Vault 4. And I'm just going outside so I can fast travel. I think there's a mod out there I heard about that lets you fast travel anywhere, but I don't have it. Okay, so we're not doing Brain Dead. That's that video. And I would have remembered that unless because I just read it, you know. Daylight. It's got to be daylight, right? You do have Dangerous Nights on the family set of mods, which I think I turned off because it's dangerous at nighttime, you know. Not sure I turned it off. I think I did. It doesn't mean I did it, just means I think I did it. Okay, we're back in Vault 4, Fourville. We're doing all this just to get the vault open. Then after the vault opens, there's a bunch of other quests to do. It says it adds like 2 hours of gameplay. I think it adds a lot more than that because I don't do things real quick. I like story and stuff, so I do things rather slower. I want to experience the whole thing.
Excuse me.
Have you completed the task?
Okay, I got your stupid thing. Took forever. Now you know why I cheated in the 4 vaults, because shit, that would have took me all day long.
Take that from you now. You are a true servant of
Yeah, I bet you will.
From this artifact, we can see that the Four's influence is felt across the world.
I should get going.
Until he opens again.
God, that guy's so weird. And see up there in the corner, it says he's impressed with your work. Well, that's the relationship mod that I have that is all part of the family planning, and you can. The rewards are sex, all right, and it's like I just don't care, so I just whatever, and ignore it, and go on. Okay, I think we're still waiting for the doctor to get done from healing for his healing his brother.
I promise you.
Sure, what do you got?
Let's hear it.
He only wants one cap, so why not?
Hux runs the doctor's office. Don't be scared by him. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Pretty helpful, right? Want another one?
I like the doctor myself.
This one is especially juicy. The
I
Church
don't
of the
agree
Four
with
are
some
a
of the stuff
strange
he's
folk,
doing, but
they're harmless enough. You should stop by for a sermon from the Father. How about another?
Let's hear it.
You'll love this one.
Sure.
Word to the wise, don't ever talk to Chuck. He's the meanest son of a bitch I've ever met. Mind you, I'd be bad-tempered
He's
too
the guy
if
that
I'd
we
been in
get,
dirt all day.
we're
I
in
think
partners
I
with to
outdid
get
myself with
gold.
that one. Don't you?
Not today.
He just
you're a
is
loss.
a little rough. Okay, I like this guy too. I like a lot of the characters.
Hey,
Look here.
And remember, we got to
children.
wait 3
A
days
new
for the
visitor here
the
for
mayor
story time.
thing.
Would you like to join us, stranger?
sure.
Yeah, why not? I
That's
like
great.
story time.
I know just the one to tell you. Why don't you
Oh,
take a
I
seat
know at
and
one
we can
time
get
sitting
started?
in that chair,
Hey, how's it
bugged
going?
out or something.
I'm fine.
Because yeah, that's my dog. Okay, you
All
sit
right,
down,
everyone,
and
listen
then
carefully.
he didn't.
I'm going to tell you a happy story.
Oh yeah, see, I sat down and got up real quick, and he won't talk until I'm sitting down. And so I think I had to reload. I'm like, okay, talk. But we're not going to get the story until I sit down, and I no longer can sit down. So I'm going to stop it and kind of, oh, here we go. Nope. Yeah, I'm going to stop it and fix that. Okay, I just sped
Excuse me.
Look
sped the
here,
video up,
children. A new visitor here for story time.
and I killed my
Would you
ears
like
because
to
I
join
forgot
us,
to take off
stranger?
the audio.
All right.
That's great.
So I'll make
I
sure
know
I
just the one to tell you.
delete the
Why
audio
don't
from
you
that.
take a seat and we can get started?
Okay, we know we have to sit down before he'll talk. And I'm not sure why I got right
All
back
right,
up
everyone,
again.
listen carefully.
There we go.
I'm going to tell you a happy story. All of this took place a long time ago, all the way back in 2034. Can you imagine that long ago?
2034? Wow, that's so long ago.
Are you that old, Mr. Nally?
Now, children. Don't you know it's rude to ask an old man his age? As I was saying, this took place a long time ago. People used to live a lot longer then, but there were no ghouls.
No,
That's so weird.
That meant it was common for younger members of society to look out to their older relatives. Our story takes place in a house just like that. There was a man named Thomas, and he lived with his young wife, Martha, his son Jake, and his elderly father, Pete.
Pete! Like Mr. Roscoe.
That's right. I suppose they do have the same name. This family lived happily together, taking part in all the great American traditions like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and baseball. When Thomas looked at what he had, it made him happy. These are truly the best days of my life, he thought to himself.
What happened next?
I think that's a story for another time. I wouldn't like to spoil you.
Yeah, that's like
Did you
half
enjoy
of the
this story?
But I do like this, you know.
Yes, very interesting.
I'm glad you think so. I do enjoy telling people my stories. Anyway, you're always welcome to come back and listen to another one if you want. We enjoyed having you at Storytime.
Okay, now to get out. Showing you what the good and bad parts are about having so many followers. You can't walk out the door. Okay, now let's see if the mayor thing is ready. And then we still have the doctor thing going on too. So there's lots of activity going on.
Hey, how's it going?
Ended up way back there. Oh, and I wasn't paying attention. Up in the corner, I'll tell you if they're ready or not. And I was flaking and forgot to look.
Hey there.
What are you bothering me about now?
What's with the attitude?
If you don't like my attitude, let me demonstrate the solution. Hey.
Hey.
That's a monster lady. Sure you'll see her getting there.
Huh?
Herman's wife.
What?
Hi, how are you?
My mister is watching reruns. But I don't think he understands that. I've seen this one just the other night. When you fell asleep, I saw this one. He falls asleep and leaves the reruns on. He streams, you know. And or not streams, but he streams TV. But yeah, I saw this very one just the other day when he was sleeping. See, rest is for the family planning mod.
I'm fine.
And
thanks for asking.
I just don't push it all the time. I check to see what day it is. Come on, I can do it. There we go. Okay, we're not on that. Keep going. So we're just kind of killing time.
Thank you for all your help, Paul. I've not made any progress on the cure yet. I'm sure I will soon. Anyway, is there anything you need help with?
No, I was checking in to see if you're ready for the quest to continue.
I was wondering if there was anything you needed help with.
No, I'm just fine, thank you.
And notice there's beds right there. He's kind of the doctor or hospital. And you can use those beds.
Very well.
I just
stay safe.
Haven't yet. So because we wait so long for his stuff, so that was pretty clever to put those there, because you could just go down there and sleep, you know, until till the quest is ready, you know.
That's good to know. Hey there.
Let's see if these guys have anything to say, and women. Okay. I'm editing this as I'm doing this, so I'll give it a couple more minutes and then I'll fast forward it, because we're just waiting for stuff to happen, right? And 3 in-game days seems to be the
hey there.
It's
the
a fine
norm.
day in Fourville. How may I help you?
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, so he
Not
doesn't
much
have
to tell.
anything
Mayor, I
new.
look after the whole town. My daughter Sarah especially.
And
Her
I
mother
like this
died
guy.
when she
I
was just a
backed this
kid.
guy.
Murdered.
The woman was
So,
just a
times have
bitch.
been tough for us.
I didn't care for
Sarah
her.
and I don't talk as much as I'd like, but that's my problem, not yours.
Nothing
Okay,
else for now.
well,
You come back anytime.
he didn't
you
tell
hear?
us anything new.
Gotta clean my gun.
Okay, clean your gun then. That's just a filler. He always says that. So is there anything, I'm looking to see if there's anything more. The Hastings will begin in 3 days. That's what we're waiting on. And I should, there we go. And that's when the mayor, you know, to see who's going to be the mayor, the next mayor. If they're keeping the old mayor or the new mayor. Election day. There we go. Election day. Okay, I am going to fast forward, I think, this for a little bit. And so we'll have something to do, right? Because we're just waiting. And waiting can kill you. Okay, I should rephrase that. Waiting, I'm not a good waiter. You know, I don't like waiting around. So I just sped that up.
Any words of wisdom?
There's the Hastings. I just slept, you know. And I think I had to do this twice. Come to think of it. Which, if I am right about that, I'll fast forward it again. Because really the mod's been doing pretty good as far as crashes and stuff. It's been doing real good. I'm seeing things I'd never seen before too, you know.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final hustings of the election campaign. Thank you all for coming. I'm sure you're very excited to.
Mr. Sanders, if you please. Some of us are very busy and would prefer
Yeah,
to get
I
started.
just think she's a
Yes,
bitch.
right. Okay. Well, I thought we could start by outlining our
She's
policy
definitely not a
positions and
people
then take some
person.
questions. As the challenger, would you like to go first, Miss McKenzie?
That's a mod,
good.
by the way
As
he's
you
sitting
know,
and the
I
way
believe
she's
it's
sitting.
time for sensible, forward-thinking policies in Fourville. We need to look to the future, not the past. We need to forget about the vault. It's holding this town back.
I like the sound of that.
I'm sure you all know my positions by now. 4 years ago, you backed me to be your mayor, and I've served to the best of my ability. Community is what's important to me, not dry policy. I want us all to be friends. I want us all to be happy. I want us all to remember the vault.
I wish you'd quit banging on about the vault.
And Eli is
When are you
spamming the
making any
video
actual
now.
changes in this town and give up on the vault?
The vault
And he
is
doesn't
an important part of our
move.
history and culture. The vault brings us excitement. It brings us wonder. I don't know about all of you, but I don't want that replaced with the dusty, numbers-driven town that Miss McKenzie envisions.
Hell no, I don't want that.
I know we don't all believe in the vault, but it doesn't have to divide us. It can unite us. There have been a lot of nasty rumors floating
I
around
wish I
over the
could
course
make
of
him
this
move,
campaign,
but he's
but
not
none
going
of
to.
them are true. I love this town.
And then he just sits there
I'm
and
a
stares at you.
dedicated mayor, and
It's
I
like,
want
what?
to continue doing my best for the people of this town.
Nice words, Mr. Sanders. But they they do not translate into deeds. This town needs someone who will take action and improve the lives of its people.
The vault will improve our lives. I've already explained how it gives us a culture and identity. But when it opens, it will bring untold prosperity and shelter. I believe in the vault. And if there's one thing I want in this world, it's for Vault 4 to open.
Words, Mr. Sanders. Nothing more.
I just didn't go for her because she was nasty from the
How are
get-go.
things going?
See that dude come in, says, "Oh, you got to come out here right away and see what's going on," and we don't do anything, right? We're not moving. We're not, you know, nobody's responding to him. And it just seems like I've never done this one before, or this part before. My other game's kind of bugged out, you know. So I'm thinking, you know, other than him bombing it, is that nobody's responding to him. So I loaded back up. It just didn't make sense. Nobody's, he came in, said what he said, and then nobody's even responding to him. It's like, huh? And yeah, I could have cut this, or I could have sped up the video,
Hi,
but
how are you?
I don't know why. Yeah, actually, I'm going. Well, yeah, actually, I'm going to. Just a sec. Okay, the less editing I do, the happier I am because I don't have to sit there and edit. I edit as I'm doing this, so.
Thank you all for coming. I'm sure you're very excited too.
Mr. Sanders, if you please, some of us are very busy and would prefer to get started.
Yes, right.
Okay, my screen. Oh, there we go.
Start by outlining our policy positions and then take some questions. As the challenger, would you like to go first, Miss Mackenzie?
Very good.
Huh?
As you know, I believe it is time for
I
sensible,
what now the wolf is photobombing. I like to look at people when they talk, or NPCs or whatever. I like to look at them as they're talking.
I'm sure you all know my positions by now. 4 years ago, you backed me to be your mayor, and I've served to the best of my ability. Community is what's important to me, not dry policy. I want us all to be friends.
Excuse me.
I want us all to be happy. I want us all to remember the vault.
I wish you quit banging on about the vault.
Of course, the vault. When are you going to start making any actual changes in this town and give up on the vault?
The vault is
My guys are all photobombing.
The vault brings us excitement. It brings us wonder. I don't know about all of you, but I don't want that replaced with the dusty, numbers-driven town that Miss Mackenzie envisions.
No, I don't want that.
I know we don't all believe in the vault, but it doesn't have to divide us. It can unite us. There have been a lot of nasty rumors floating around over the course of this campaign, but none of them are true.
Don't know why Ellie didn't
love
send someone
this
after him
town.
sooner.
I'm
If
a
she knew where he
dedicated
went all
mayor,
along.
and
Don't you know it's rude to talk when someone else is talking?
Nice words.
That's
Mr.
Logan.
Sanders, but they do not translate into deeds. This town needs someone who will take action and improve the lives of its people.
The vault will improve our lives. I've already explained how it gives us a culture and identity. But when it opens, it will bring untold prosperity and shelter. I believe in the vault. And if there's one thing I want in this world, it's for Vault 4 to open.
Words, Mr. Sanders. Nothing more.
May Sanders, everyone, you have to come outside right away.
What's going on? Is everyone all right?
You have to come outside. It's the vault. It's opening.
It's what? I knew it. I knew I was
See, now
right.
you know why I wanted to make sure that this worked correctly, right?
What are you thinking about?
Hey.
Because, I mean, it took a long time to get to this point where the
Never
vault
mind.
is opening, you know? We had to do a lot of stuff.
Yeah?
What?
I can't believe it. It's really happening. The vault is opening.
After all these years, a lifetime of waiting, the vault is opening.
Yeah?
Never mind.
Now, I'll point out something that made me laugh.
The door's open.
Hey,
Sure
how's
if
it
the
going?
mechanism was
I'm
gonna work
fine.
after all this time.
Indeed. We should proceed with caution. We do not know what might be outside.
Okay, check these two out. See how fat they are? that made me laugh.
What the hell is all this? Mr. Marshall, there are people outside.
People of the vault, we bid you
It's like, don't you guys have a gym in there or something to exercise?
Should I get back up, sir?
No, no.
I mean,
I want to hear what these strange folks have.
the overseer, he's older, but the other guy, he has no reason to be that fat.
What are you all doing here? The construction
Huh?
here is extraordinary.
Nally?
Yeah,
Did he
yeah.
say his name was Nally? Could it be?
When we go up there, you can see he has a huge butt and everything because they've been sitting around, right?
I can't believe Lorraine
This
had
is
so
a
much debt.
truly incredible
That Nelson
discovery.
is a real piece of work.
Who's your leader, Fourville?
I am. Mayor Wayne Sanders. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well, Mayor Sanders, come to my office. I'd love to know more about your people.
Thank you. That's a very generous offer. I'll come right away.
Okay, it seems like a little quest, but it's huge as far as content goes.
Hello?
It's a, you know, it's a big
Not
part
so fast.
of
Have
the whole
people
mod.
wandering
See how
around the
fat he
vault
is?
without
That ain't muscle. Yeah, that's fat. That's from sitting around on his butt.
Sure. Ask away.
Thank you for
Yeah, my mister did see this
I'm a
part, so
permanent resident
he
of
didn't
this
notice it.
Fourville.
I think it's funny.
Why does it matter?
We like to build up a profile of everyone here to make sure we can best cater to their needs. Now, I'll ask again. Are you a permanent resident of Fourville?
I am
I'm
not.
from a little town called Sanctuary Hills.
Sanctuary Hills. Interesting. Yeah, that appears in our database. A suburb in the Northwest Hills. Do you have any hobbies or pastimes?
What's it matter? But these guys have been sheltered, you know,
I
always,
used to,
for years.
but not anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. We had no
Now it's
idea
called
there was
staying
something
alive.
outside of the vault. And finally, what is your deepest desire? The thing which would make you happiest in life, were you to have it?
Nah, can't think of anything.
Really? You have everything you want out of life? Are you sure?
You always ask such personal questions.
I know it seems strange, but this is how things are done around here. Please, answer the question.
Yeah, sometimes it's
I
not
don't
good to
need
tell everything.
Well,
You know,
if
we
say
don't
so.
even know this dude.
Well, it
We
seems
don't know
like
the
everything
vault,
is in
you
order.
know.
Welcome to Vault 4.
If you stay out of trouble, I think you'll be very happy here.
As if we're sticking around, you know.
Don't cause any trouble while you're down here.
I got shit to do. I can't just sit in a vault all day long. And my guys come with me. I mean,
Excellent.
see the dogs and stuff. Now, sometimes in these vaults, I will hug the door because you just can't get out if you don't. Not with all my followers. And they push you too. They'll push you and stuff, and it's like, God damn it, quit pushing me. And I've had more followers. And it was a joke. It was a big joke. And it seems to take forever, but it's not a bug. There we go. And this vault is really big, I think. I'm just following the dot there. And he's quiet for just right now, but he kicks in.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Thank you for your hospitality, Overseer Nally.
Please, call me Chuck. Now, is there anything I can do for the pair of you?
Tell me more about this vault.
Vault 4 has been going strong for over 200 years. But we'll have plenty of time to talk about that later.
Excuse me, sir. Might I take a moment to introduce myself?
Ah, yes. This is our AI interface robot. Most of Vault 4's systems are controlled by an artificial intelligence. This Mr. Handy is how we communicate with it.
It's always marvelous to have new guests in the vault.
Yeah, that doesn't give up red signs, does it? But my lady here is diplomatic.
I'm glad to see we're all getting along. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of work to get on with. You have free reign of the vault. I'm sure our residents will be anxious to talk to people from the outside.
Before we head off, I had something I wanted to say. I wanted to do something to thank you for all the work you've done in helping me with my election campaign. In recognition for everything you've done, I'm granting you the right to vote in the elections when the time comes.
Yeah, vote in the elections. I wonder who I'd vote for. Now we want in that room right there is where we want into. I remember that much.
Hey. Hey.
But to get in there, I'm still not in there, and I've done everything I could think of doing other than, you know, console commanding it.
Hi, how are you? Excellent.
Because why I'm not just turning to the console is I don't want to break anything, right?
Your wish is our command. If there is anything we can do to make you more comfortable, let me know.
Anything I can do to help out?
As a matter of fact, there is a little something that you're uniquely placed
I
to
think
do.
he made him look like that. Just so weird laugh.
Module was supposed to be delivered to Overseer Hughes, the Vault's original overseer, but it never arrived. I suspect it's being held at Vault Tech
And
property
heck,
storage.
the video is
Resident
already over
belongings
2
were supposed
hours,
to be delivered
so
when the Vault
I'm
project
going to
activated
wrap it
from
up here
many
in a
worlds.
minute.
If you could fetch it and install it for us, we'd be very grateful.
I'll get some for you.
It seems it's my turn to have my wishes fulfilled. You'll need a password to get to the module. Every resident was given one to access their property. Here's Overseer Hugh's password. Oh, and before I forget, you'll need this card to get into the reactor to install the module. Good luck.
Only opens with a key.
Thank you for coming by, and we'll continue in the next video.